Nigerian women are rewriting the rules of motherhood, and egg freezing is at the heart of this quiet revolution. In a country where marriage and kids are cultural cornerstones, a growing number of women are hitting pause on their biological clocks, choosing to preserve their fertility for a future they can control. From Lagos, Nigeria to Abuja, fertility clinics like Nordica and Bridge are buzzing with women in their 20s and 30s opting for egg freezing, a procedure once reserved for medical emergencies, but now a bold choice for career-driven singles, cancer survivors, and those dodging Nigeria's economic and societal pressures. What's driving this surge? It's a mix of ambition, science, and a society in flux, but it's not without risks, costs, and controversy. Let's unpack why Nigerian women are freezing their eggs and what it means for the future. In Nigeria, where 60% of gynecologic consultations are infertility related, the pressure to have kids is intense. Marriage often comes with expectations of babies within the first year, and women past 30 face whispers of time running out in quotes. But times are changing. Women are staying single longer, chasing degrees, climbing corporate ladders, and simply waiting for Mr. Right. A 2023 Marie Claire Nigeria article spotlighted this shift, quoting model Uriel Oputa, who sparked a social media frenzy by sharing her egg freezing journey. In quotes, apparently by 30, the quality of her eggs reduces, she posted, asking, "Ladies, would you consider freezing your eggs?" Her candid video detailing hormone injections and clinic visits racked up thousands of views, with ex-users praising her for normalizing the conversation. Egg freezing or oocyte cryopreservation lets women preserve their eggs at their peak fertility, typically before 35, when egg quality and quantity are highest. Dr. Abayomi Ajayi, CEO of Nordica Fertility Clinic, told Marie Claire that women aged 21 to 35 are increasingly choosing this option as they are born with about 2 million eggs but lose 85% by age 30. The process involves ovarian stimulation, egg retrieval under anesthesia, and freezing via vitrification, a flash freezing technique with a 90 to 98% survival rate. Eggs can be stored for up to 10 years, offering a shot at biological motherhood later, whether through IVF or natural conception. Nigeria made history in 2016 when Bridge Clinic in Lagos delivered West Africa's first baby from frozen eggs, a boy named Tiwatope, proving the tech works. Why freeze? For many, it's about control in a chaotic world. Nigeria's economy is brutal: 34.6% inflation, 53% unemployment, and in naira at 1,600 naira to the dollar in 2025, women are hustling harder than ever, with 45% of university graduates being female. A 2021 Vanguard article quoted Dr. Ajayi, urging women to freeze eggs before 35, noting that career-driven women are delaying marriage to secure financial stability. In quotes, "If you are 33 and not married, start thinking about storing your eggs," he said, emphasizing that IVF success drops from 20 to 25% at age 30 to 5% over 40. Take Amaka, a 29-year-old Lagos tech founder, for an instance. Single and focused on her startup, she froze her eggs in 2024 to, quote, "buy time. I want kids, but not now," she told me. "My business is my baby, and I'm not betting on a man showing up soon." Her story echoes Uriel's, who cited her mother's struggle raising 5 kids alone as a reason to freeze. "I am securing my future," Uriel said, reflecting a growing sentiment among Nigerian women who see egg freezing as empowerment, not desperation. Social media amplifies this, with influencers like Tokemakinwa preaching "Live Your Truth" on TikTok, where her 2025 post about reproductive choices hit 2 million views. Egg freezing isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's a lifeline for some. Women facing cancer treatments, sickle cell anemia, or autoimmune diseases risk losing fertility to chemotherapy or radiation. Ajayi noted that these women are prime candidates, as freezing eggs before treatment preserves their chance at motherhood. A 2020 Nigerian health blog post highlighted this, noting that clinics in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt offer egg freezing for medical reasons, though awareness remains low. But social egg freezing, in quotes, delaying motherhood for non-medical reasons, is the real game changer. Globally, this trend is booming, with a 2023 Atlantic article reporting a 46% spike in US egg freezing procedures from 2020 to 2021. In Nigeria, it's newer but growing fast, especially among educated, financially independent women. A 2023 study cited in Social Egg Freezing found that the top reason worldwide is a lack of suitable partner, and Nigeria is no different, with female college graduates outnumbering men by 34%. Many women like Amaka freeze eggs to avoid settling for suboptimal relationships, in quotes, as anthropologist Marcia Inhorn put it. Egg freezing isn't cheap or easy. A single cycle costs 1.5 to 2 million naira, which is about 900 to 1,200 US dollars, excluding drugs and consultations, which can add another 500,000 naira. Since it's not covered by the National Health Insurance Scheme, it's out of reach for most. A 2021 Al Jazeera investigation into Nigeria's egg industry noted that high costs drive some women to donate eggs for cash, fetching 120,000 naira per cycle, though this comes with health risks like ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome (OHSS), affecting 10 to 15% of donors. The process itself is grueling. Women take hormone injections for 10 days to stimulate egg production, followed by egg retrieval under anesthesia. A 2022 Minority Africa piece described one donor's experience in a Lagos clinic where she endured painful injections and a condescending doctor, highlighting the emotional and physical toll. Risks like OHSS, which causes pain, nausea, or even organ failure, are real, though experts like Professor Jimo call them mild and not life-threatening enough to deter repeat donors. Still, the lack of regulation in Nigeria's fertility industry, despite a stalled 2012 bill for an assisted reproduction authority, raises red flags. Clinics often skirt laws by calling payments, quotes, compensation, leaving donors and patients vulnerable. Nigeria's conservative culture, rooted in Christianity and Islam, doesn't roll out the red carpet for egg freezing. It's unnatural, a Lagos pastor told Punch in 2019, arguing it defies God's plan. Family pressure to marry younger is fierce, and single women over 30 face stigma. Yet, younger Nigerians, especially Gen Z, are pushing back. Social media has made egg freezing a hot topic. TikTok influencers share clinic visits, demystifying the process, while X threads like #NigerFertilityTrend with stories of women freezing eggs to, quote, beat biology. But misinformation swirls too. Some claim it guarantees babies. It doesn't actually. Only 40 to 60% of IVF cycles with frozen eggs succeed, while others fear, quote, test tube babies aren't normal. Ajayi counters this, saying babies from frozen eggs are as healthy as those from fresh eggs. So why are Nigerian women freezing their eggs? It's a power move against biology, economics, and tradition. Career-driven women want to build wealth without rushing into marriage. Cancer patients and others with medical risks want a shot at motherhood. And in a society where the mating gap leaves educated women single longer, egg freezing is insurance against an uncertain future. But it's not a silver bullet. High costs, health risks, and a 5 to 10% success rate for women over 40 temper the hype. Nigeria's unregulated fertility industry adds another layer of risk, with calls for laws growing louder. This trend is reshaping Nigeria's narrative around womanhood. It's not just about delaying motherhood, it's about claiming agency in a country where women are often defined by marriage and kids. As more women like Uriel Oputa speak out, egg freezing is moving from taboo to mainstream, sparking conversations that challenge norms. Thank you for joining us today. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you later.